Imagine you drop a $20 bill on the street and it's gone. Now imagine, instead, you find a 20 on the ground. Same $20, but the sting of losing it is sharper and lasts longer than the little lift of finding it. That lopsided math is quietly running your money, your job, your relationships, and the apps on your phone are built to squeeze it. By the end of this, you'll see the exact trick and how to take the wheel back. It's called loss aversion, and it might be one of the most powerful forces in all of behavioral economics. The rule is simple and a little brutal. Losses hurt about twice as much as the same size gains feel good. The two psychologists who nailed it down, Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, ran the cleanest possible test. They offer people a coin flip. Heads, you lose $100. Tails, you win some amount. The question was, how big would that one have to be before you'd agree to flip? Even odds, 50-50. Mathematically, anything over 100 makes a good bet. But that is not what people need to feel safe. Over and over, they wouldn't touch the coin flip until the possible win climbed to around $200, twice the possible loss. The pain of maybe losing 100 could only be balanced by the chance of winning 200. That's the 2-to-1 ratio sitting right there in your gut. And it's not that people are bad at math. It's that a loss and a gain of the exact same size are simply not the same size inside you. Losing registers in the brain like a threat, a small injury. Winning registers like a nice little bonus. A dollar is a dollar, but your mind quietly runs two currencies. One for losing, printed in bold red, and one for winning in thin gray pencil. And every decision you make gets secretly priced in both. Now watch how fast it warps something you'd swear you see clearly, your own stuff. Researchers ran a now classic experiment. They gave half a room a coffee mug, just handed it over for free, and let the other half simply look at the same mug. Then they let them trade. The people without a mug said they'd pay only about $2 to $3 to get one. But the people who'd been given a mug 60 seconds earlier refused to sell it for less than about $6. Same mug, twice the price, the instant it became theirs. That's the endowment effect, loss aversion's twin. The moment something is yours, giving it up feels like a loss, and a loss is priced double. Those people didn't value the mug more because the mug got better in 1 minute. They valued it more because now, letting it go would hurt. It's why you can't clear out your closet. Every old shirt is suddenly a small loss to give away. And it's why free trials work so terrifyingly well. Once the app, the subscription, the membership is yours, canceling feels like losing something, so you keep paying month after month. Companies understand the endowment effect far better than you do. And this isn't just about how you feel in the moment. It visibly changes what people actually do, even at their jobs. In one striking experiment, researchers tried to boost teachers' performance with a bonus. One group was promised a bonus at the end of the year if their students improved. The classic carrot, and it did almost nothing. The other group was handed the bonus money up front, before the school year even started, and told this: if your students don't improve, you'll have to give it back. Same money, same target, but now it was already theirs to lose. And that group's students improved dramatically. Among the largest gains the researchers measured in the whole study. The fear of losing what they already held lit a fire that the mere promise of gaining it never could, which hands you the whole game in a single line. To move a human being, don't offer them a gain. Threaten them with a loss. And the moment you know that, you start seeing it aimed at you everywhere. Sale ends at midnight. That is not really about the discount. It's about the loss you'll feel for missing out. Only 2 left in stock. Fear of losing your chance. Don't break your streak. None of these are selling you a gain. Every single one is threatening you with a loss, because a threatened loss pushes you about twice as hard as an offered gain ever could. It even quietly picks your financial pockets. Studies of real investors keep finding the same strange pattern. People sell their winning stocks too early to lock in the good feeling of a gain. And they hold their losing stocks far too long because selling would force them to admit the loss and actually feel it. So they cling on, hoping it climbs back. On average, the winners they sold went on to beat the losers they kept holding. Loss aversion costing them real money, one flinch at a time. So why are you built like this? Because for almost all of human history, it was survival smart. When you live on the edge, a loss of food, of shelter, of your standing in the group could actually kill you, while an equal gain was just nice to have. The brain that treated losses as emergencies and gains as bonuses is the brain that kept its owner alive. You inherited that alarm system. It simply can't tell the difference between a real threat and a $5 cancellation fee. And left unchecked, that ancient alarm makes your life smaller. You hold on to the losing job, the losing investment, the relationship that ended years ago in everything but name, because walking away means locking in the loss. You skip the good bet, the new city, the risk actually worth taking, because the possible loss looms twice as large as the equal, or even bigger, possible gain. Loss aversion doesn't just cost you money. It quietly talks you out of your own life. You can't delete the alarm, but you can stop letting it price everything 2-to-1. Here's the move. When a loss is staring you down, reframe the decision in neutral, absolute terms with a mug question. Forget that the thing is already yours, and ask, if you had the cash in your hand right now, would you go out and buy this exact thing at this exact price today? The stock, the subscription, the pile in the closet, the job, hold each one up and ask it. If the answer is no, you're not protecting something valuable. You're just paying the loss aversion tax to avoid a feeling. And when someone waves a loss in your face, the midnight timer, the only 2 left, the streak you'll break. Name it for what it is, a loss they manufactured on purpose to move you. Almost always, the real cost of walking away is tiny. The clock is fake. The next sale is next week. Naming it drains the false urgency and hands the decision back to the calm part of you. Because here's the truth that coin flip revealed. A loss and a gain of the same size really are equal. Everywhere except inside your own head. The 20 you lose and the 20 you find are exactly the same 20. And the moment you can hold them as equal, the moment losing stops screaming twice as loud as winning. You stop flinching away from every risk, you stop clutching everything you already own, and you start making choices based on what things are actually worth. Not on the sting they might cost you. Hold the loss and the gain as equal, and start choosing for what things are worth. Hit subscribe. A new one every week. How your own mind quietly tricks you.